Morning, hope everybody is well. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are back with let me get my brain process, what I eat in a day. This morning I am starting my day off with apple juice. Usually it's coffee, but I just fancied some of this. It's the stuff from Aldi, you know, that stuff that's not from concentrate. This is it. I've got the cooker on because I am getting ready to bake up a load of sweet potatoes. Got the washer on. I'm gonna give this floor a quick wipe and sweep, or maybe I'm just gonna get the Hoover out because maybe I'm gonna feel lazy. And then I'm getting on with packing sandwiches up because Darren is taking one of the kids on a medieval, is it a medieval? Yeah, a medieval day in Nottinghamshire. And I'm taking the other two kids up to a home-ed meet about maybe 10 miles away. So, busy morning. I'm going to check back in with you when I'm doing the sweet potatoes, and I'm getting the peanut butter balls ready that I need for today. Like the sweet potatoes, it's quite small. They've all come around about that size. So, I'm going to just bake up a few. And then once these are all done, they're just going to go in the fridge for when I need them this week, and I'll just warm them up, and then I will have them alongside, I don't know, salad, vegetables, whatever I fancy actually. And I will freeze a couple of these. In fact, I might actually, I think I'm going to do them all. Freeze 2 or 3, because then I can make sweet potato chocolate pudding when I'm wanting a dessert. These peanut butter balls, I'll probably just call them rice balls. I call them everything. They've all got different names depending on what word my brain can get, you know, at that precise moment in time. So we use crackers, rehydrated peanut butter, some chia seeds, and some flax and almond and ground whatever it is, and dates to sweeten. And I tend to make them, you know, when I'm going out, because they are quite high in protein. So if I'm hungry, it sort of just stops me from getting hangry. I'm probably bobbing off and buying a bar of chocolate, to be honest, because if you're hungry, aren't you? And you need something to eat. So sometimes I make these if I'm in the house, but normally I make them if I'm just going to be taking kids out somewhere, and I know that there's a possibility that I'm going to be hungry. Plus they are very, very delicious.
The chairs are on the table, the floor has been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I've slept.
So that is those done. I'm just going to have the last bit of the mixture. It tastes a lot better. No, not a lot better, but a little bit better when it's cold, you know, when they're firmed up a bit, but this is still nice and I'm not going to waste it. So sweet potatoes out of the oven. They're all nice and squidgy. And I am now going to get on with my breakfast. I'm going to have some Greek, see, hello perimenopausal brain. Greek yogurt, some nectarines, and this, which is no added sugar granola. I got it in a discount centre. I think I paid about 59 pence for it.
Things are moving forward. I'm ready to move on. Heading for a brand new start at the break of dawn. Here I come.
I was going to go and sit outside and eat today, but it's that hot at the minute and it's just 10 o'clock that I just don't want to do it. So I'm keeping cool, seeing as we're out nearly all day in this heat. I don't usually start my morning off with yogurt. If I have it, I normally have it in the afternoon. I went to bed last night thinking about it, so I thought, why not? Push back out, Joanne, treat yourself. Oh, the cat is calling. I'm going to go and sort this cat out and finish my breakfast. Oh, you see, it's Reggie, the murderous cat. He's a hunter, aren't you? Yeah, she killed the wildlife. It's not very good. I've got about 20 minutes before we go and catch the first bus. Well, it's the only bus actually, because after that it's a train. And I thought I'll have a snack. So I've got 2 of the protein balls and 2 little apricots just to keep me going till lunchtime. I haven't actually made my lunch yet, so I'm not sure what I'm going to have, but I guess we'll find out together, won't we? So, fun story, the bus had mechanical problems which caused us to miss his first train. So here I am in the train station having a cheese, tomato and spinach wrap. I then was still hungry, so I ate all the peanut butter balls that I'd made for the day. Look, there's me eating one. And then when we finally got to the park, I sat under the tree for the first hour. These are nice if you've never had one, get one tried. And then later on we called into Heron Foods and I had a Solero. It was gorgeous. I've just eaten a couple of those protein balls. The thing is once you start eating them, you can't stop. Anyway, back. It's a little bit late. I've just been laying on bed for an hour, just chilling, scrolling through Facebook and Instagram like you do. But I'm hungry, which is why I've had 2 of those protein balls. Let me show you what I'm having for my dinner. New potatoes, broccoli, a few green beans and some asparagus. I'm going to chuck these in the air fryer. I'm going to lightly boil these and then I'm going to combine them all in a frying pan with some garlic and some Mexican spices, and it's going to be delicious. So this little meal that I'm putting together, I have been doing it in different variations because I find really quick, probably takes about 15 minutes, tastes very nice, and it's full of good stuff, non-starchy veg and potatoes, so it's all good, all whole foods. I'm seasoning it with this seasoning from Aldi and then just some chopped up garlic so I can avoid salt. I've noticed that if I do garlic and then like a spice like this, I'm not adding salt and I'm not adding pepper. I'm just turn that down, so that's going for gold. So it's just a lot healthier. I mean, the way that I'm eating now is quite different to what I was eating at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, I still feel that I ate quite healthy. However, I didn't eat frequently. So I would get to maybe not having anything to eat for hours because I couldn't think of anything that I wanted. And then obviously my blood sugar would be dropping that much that I would just eat something that had got sugar in it. But then I would bring my blood sugar back up, which would make me not feel like I was hungry. And I was in that vicious cycle. So by dropping sugar and dropping bread, so drastically reducing sugar and bread, because I still have some, but by dropping it, it's just allowed my body to feel hungry. So I've been taking more notice of my hunger cues, which I feel for most of my parenting I've really ignored, or I've just got into that way of working where I'm hungry, and then I'm that hungry that I'll eat biscuits or toast or, you know, something that'll bring your blood sugars up quite quickly, and then I don't feel hungry, but then my body isn't getting the nutrients that it wants, and I think it's just led me down a real slippery path. So that's just a little bit of a background about me and where I am at the minute. But yeah, I just feel like for most of my parenting, I've probably not had the nutrients that I should have to get me through parenting 7 children. So I am backtracking a little bit, I feel. I've also decided to add some halloumi just for the extra protein and because I like it. However, it is quite high in salt, so I'm not having loads, but I am having enough to taste it and enjoy it.
Tomorrow's getting closer. Yesterday is gone. A destination nowhere. I travel on my own. Here I come. You better watch out. You better beware. The rumor is out. Nothing can stop me.
Quite nice to sit outside this evening because the temperature has dropped. It were steaming hot earlier, but clouds have come over now, so it's taken some heat out. It was nice. So, I think I might have a dessert as well after. Who knows? Cheers. So I'm going to make banana ice cream. Frozen bananas in your freezer. I'm putting it into a food processor because I just find it works easier. It works easier? That's not good English, is it? It works better in the food processor than it does in the blender. I think it's probably because my blender's not fantastic. Food processor seems a little bit better. So I've put this amount of bananas in. I'm going to blend these up and then I'm going to add some rehydrated peanut butter powder. See how that goes. I might end up putting a little dash of almond milk in and then I'm going to top it with nuts. That literally took a couple of seconds to blend down. There's still some big chunks in there. It is a bit of a labour of love, I think, when you're making banana ice cream and you've only got sort of cheap household appliances, but you do get there in the end. I'm going to pop a splash of milk in as well, so it just helps it form.
Nothing can stop me. I'm going for gold. I'm out of the dark. I'm out of the cold. Here I come. You better watch out.
Consistency there.
Beware the rumor inside. Nothing can stop me. I'm going for gold. I'm out of the dark. I'm out of the cold.
Voila. I think we have a little bit of a storm on the horizon. Yeah, there we go. So I think there were probably 2 bananas in that mixture. The peanut butter, you can taste it, but it's not like overly strong because there were only 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. But it just gives it that extra bit of protein, and the nuts also add to it. But I've done it with cocoa powder before and had chocolate banana ice cream. No good if you don't like or you can't eat bananas, but if you can and you haven't tried it, maybe try it one day. It is soft, but it's very nice, and it feels like you've got a mammoth bowl of ice cream, even though actually it's quite good for you. I think that's me done for the evening anyway. I think it's about 7 o'clock now. As I say, I'm eating late. Normally I finish eating at about 6, but I think because I only took a measly wrap that really probably I could have done with taking at least 2. I've come home starving, laid on my bed, procrastinating, and then realised how hungry I actually were. But usually I don't eat this late. However, I am today. Right, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to finish this. Take care and I will see you again soon. Bye. That is so good.